January is not about easing in. It's about setting the tone, and this year, the tone is legacy, growth, and intention. Welcome to Bank of Kigali's January Market Insights, where we don't just watch the year begin, we shape how it moves. This January marks something special. In 2026, Bank of Kigali turns 60, 6 decades of service, trust, and nation building. But BK60 isn't just an anniversary. It's a story we're telling all year long. Through the products we launch, the partnerships we build, the innovations we introduce, and everyday movements where we show up for our customers. This is not a one-day celebration. It's a year-long commitment to excellence together. Rwanda is planting the seeds, literally, for long-term growth. Rwanda has kicked off a major initiative to strengthen its seed sector, a foundational step forward boosting productivity, food security, and export growth. At the center of this effort, strategic financing and partnerships involving Bank of Kigali. BK CEO Dr. Diane Karusisi highlighted that quality seeds are fundamental to making agriculture predictable, productive, and bankable. Under the private seed sector roadmap 2023 to 2030, BK is providing tailored financial and non-financial solutions, digital tools, and strategic collaborations across the value chain. Now let's step into what's moving the economy. And while agriculture is growing roots, capital markets are gaining momentum. Rwanda's corporate bond market surged in the 2024-2025 fiscal year with issuances up 61% as 3 approved corporate bonds raised 46 billion Rwandan francs plus an additional 3.5 billion Rwandan francs through green shoe options due to strong demand. Investors are increasingly turning to debt instruments, particularly green and sustainable linked bonds, signaling deeper confidence in long-term, well-structured investments. Translation: businesses are accessing bigger pools of capital and investors are committing for the long haul, not just the quick win. That confidence shows up clearly in the numbers. According to NISR, over the last 8 years, Rwanda has attracted $3.2 billion in investment, creating more than 50,000 jobs. Even as global conditions shift, capital continues to flow, proof that Rwanda remains open, stable, and investable. Digitally, the pace isn't slowing either. Rwanda has now recorded over 200 billion Rwandan francs in digital transactions, powered by interconnected platforms like eCash, connecting banks, telecoms, and financial institutions into one seamless ecosystem. Payments are faster, cheaper, and more inclusive, moving the country closer to a fully cashless economy. Of course, growth also comes with structure. This month, REMA clarified new fees for carbon market projects, reinforcing transparency as Rwanda positions itself in global climate finance. Clear rules build trust, and trust attracts investment. On the ground, farmers are already feeling change. Coffee prices rose by 25%, setting the stage for improved incomes for over 400,000 farmers ahead of the 2026 season. And with land under pressure, government is doubling down on efficient land use to meet growing food and livestock demand. A reminder that productivity, not expansion, is the future. Now let's bring it back home to how BK makes all of this work for investors. Did you know? Investments usually mean juggling advisors, brokers, banks, and custodians. At BK, it's all connected. BK Capital, through licensed stockbrokers, provides investment advice and initiates, approves, and executes trades for individual investors. BK PLC comes in at settlement, ensuring secure delivery versus payment. One ecosystem, one experience. Simple, secure, and built for both individuals and institutions. For companies raising capital, BK Capital acts as transaction advisors, ensuring the prospectus meets all regulatory requirements and conducting key parties, including the commercial bank, investment bank, trustees, law firms, and accountants. With BK Capital and BK PLC under one group, issuers get more in one place. That's not just service, that's partnership. So as January sets the pace for 2026, one thing is clear. Rwanda is growing with attention, markets are maturing with the structure, and Bank of Kigali at 60 is not slowing down. It's leading forward. This is January Market Insights from Bank of Kigali, rooted in trust, driven by growth, and telling our story together.